in both of them there are good things. So the good things is the iman itself. Okay? But again, this iman close with amal saleh, of course. Good iman will motivate the person to do good things. This is one of the sign of good iman. Sign of good iman is this iman will guide him to do amal. Okay, so iman is in our heart, but also including our amal. As we discussed earlier, iman is qawlun wa amalun. Iman is words and also deeds. Words and also deeds. Qawlun is our declaration by saying amantu billah, that I believe to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and also by saying la ilaha illallah, this is declaration of iman. And also tasdiq in our heart, and also saying is saying by our lisan, and also saying by our deeds. So this is all included in the iman. In Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says about the munafiqin, people who say that they have iman, but they didn't follow, they didn't prove this iman with action, with amal. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that the iman is really bad, because the iman didn't told them to do good amal, Again, from this, I forgot the verses. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, "Kul bi'sa ma ya'murukum bihi imanukum in kuntum mu'minin." So Allah said, "Kul bi'sa ma ya'murukum bihi imanukum in kuntum mu'minin." So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to them, why your iman told you to do something bad if you have iman? Mean this munafiq do bad things, but they say that they have iman. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say to them, why your iman told you to do this if you really have iman? Means actually Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala denied their iman, that they have iman. Because if they really have iman, this iman should guide them to do good things. Okay? So this is how beautiful Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala denied their iman. Kul bi'sa ma ya'murukum bihi imanukum. So your iman, why told you to do something bad? Told you to deny the prophet which sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But you said your iman, you said you believe to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but you denying all the prophet which sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? Again, wa fi kulli khairun. But both of them are good things, which is the iman itself. And then Prophet ﷺ said, ihris ala ma yanfa'uka. So be enthusiastic, be full of spirit, ala ma yanfa'uka, to do something which is useful for you, to do something which is useful for you. So again, this is one of the hadiths which I'm personally mostly remember these words, because this is one of the greatest nasiha of our Prophet Muhammad. And this hadith, part of the hadith should be actually characterize the mu'min. Should characterize the mu'min. Maybe if non-Muslim read this hadith, then he knows this is from the Prophet Muhammad, the Prophet of the Muslim. What do you think their imagination about mu'min? They know the mu'min, and they know this, the Prophet is Muhammad sallallahu, and they know that the Prophet of the mu'min told them, ihris ala ma yanfa'uka, be enthusiastic to do something good for you. If these people never seen any mu'min, what kind of imagination they have about the mu'min? So they will imagine that mu'min is people who are really enthusiastic to do good things. This might be their imagination about mu'min, because the Prophet told them to do ihris ala ma yanfa'uka. So be enthusiastic to do something useful for you. So this kind of imagination we need to put to the real world. Imagination about the mu'min, which is have the enthusiasm to do things which is useful for them. Okay? Again, we can make this kind of story. We can take one person who never knows any Muslim. Then he know that the Prophet of the Muslim told them, ihris ala ma yanfa'uka. So this is the Islamic teaching, for us to become enthusiasts into something which is important for us. Okay? So again, this person might have very good imagination about mu'min. That mu'min might be, if I found mu'min, he must be really enthusiast people to do something good. Okay? So again, our homework, our job is to bring this imagination to the real world. Okay? That mu'min is people who have enthusiasm to do good things, something useful for his life, in this world and also in the hereafter. How about the real condition now? Is it mu'min mostly people who have enthusiasm to do good things in their life? So we can answer by ourselves. Mostly, maybe by the final condition of mu'min compared to non-mu'min, maybe we need to make more evaluation about this condition. Okay? So again, the lesson is ihris. So be enthusiastic to do something which is useful for you. And then Prophet ﷺ said, "Wasta'in billahi." Wasta'in billah, but not only enthusiast, not only a good obsession to do something great, but also wasta'in billahi. You need to ask help to Allah SWT. Because Muslim is people who believe that they are nothing compared to Allah SWT. They are really nothing compared to Allah SWT. They need support from Allah SWT. So without the tawfiq, without hidayah, without the support from Allah SWT, they can do nothing. Okay, so this is the belief of mu'min. That's why Prophet ﷺ said to complete this enthusiasm with the dua. Ask to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One of the best example, of course, our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In the time of Badr, in the night before the war of Badr, previously Prophet ﷺ prepared the strategy, prepared the location, prepared anything. Even at that time, also Prophet ﷺ being the example of mushawara, because Prophet ﷺ accepted the ideas from the companion. We remember to put the post of Muslim near to the well. So it's the strategic things. When the companion said, "Is it from Allah or from you?" If it is from you, I have something better. I have something better idea. Then Prophet ﷺ accept the ideas, and then arrange all the things as the preparation. So preparation is done, alhamdulillah. But at the time, we know also the story that Prophet ﷺ made prayer to Allah SWT, really hard prayer, until need to be stopped by Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. Prophet ﷺ prayed to Allah SWT to win the war in the next day. And the prayer is really a really strong prayer. Until Abu Bakr need to stop Prophet ﷺ from this prayer. Enough, Ya Rasulullah. Enough. Because the prayer is really like begging to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this really good example from the Prophet ﷺ. The ikhtiyar, the strive, and also asking help to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is what is said by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, ihris ala ma yanfa'uka wasta'in billah, and ask help to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then wala ta'jiz, and don't be weak. Don't be weak. In general, of course, Islam love strength, and also Islam didn't love weakness. Okay. But the scholars stress the meaning here is after we've done something which we hope useful for us, then we need to keep doing it. We need to keep doing it. Some scholars explain that many of for instance, the student who try to become good into something, the problem is they are not keep doing those things. In many books, for instance, these scholars, Al-Uthaymin rahimahullah, told the story from the book of Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, the book called Al-Isaba. He told us the story of the student. When he read some books, then he didn't read the books continuously, but he changed from this here to this part, and then to this part, and even changed another book, So he didn't concentrate to do something good. The scholar said he became weak in trying to be a good student, to seek the knowledge of Islam. He tried to understand some book, but after he didn't read the book continuously and completely. But he only read something interesting for him, something easy and interesting for him, but then he changed. So finally, he got nothing. He just something from here. So this is what we call the istiqamah in doing something. Okay? In modern management, this is called sustainability. To sustain in doing something. In Japanese say the Zen principle. Kaizen. To do something, keep in doing something until we are good in those things. Okay? So this is what is told, one of the meaning of this thing. Prophet ﷺ told us to do something useful as to Allah SWT in this part, but then do this part until the goal is achieved, until what we wanted from this action is achieved. If you want to read the book, you want to understand, then read it until finished. But again, we need to make many efforts. Many the book that we took, finally we never complete the book. We just read part, maybe only the content part, and we see the content, and then we choose something important or something interesting for us, and then we leave the book. We never finish the book. Okay? And it might be happen in many things. Okay? In many plan that we would like to do, sometimes we forget the goal of our action. The goal of our action. And again, Prophet ﷺ is one of the best example here. In this book, in this explanation, I will give the explain of how Prophet ﷺ one of the best example in these lessons. One time, one of the companion of the Prophet ﷺ, his name is Atban bin Malik. Atban bin Malik said to the Prophet ﷺ and invite him to pray in his house. Invite Prophet ﷺ to pray in his house, and he will make the place where the Prophet ﷺ pray will be his musalla. And it is good, it is recommended to have musalla in our house. To have musalla in our house. Even the scholars say the best pray is in our house, except wajibat. Except wajibat. Sorry. Yes, except fardu. But
फर्ज के अलावा सबसे बेहतरीन जो जगह है नमाज के लिए वो घर है.
So the best pray is in our house, except fardu, of course. Fardu for men is in the mosque. This is the best. But the other is good to do in the house, including sunnah, including if it is also possible. Sunnah rawatib is better to do in our house. Okay. So the companion, in fact, Prophet ﷺ, please came to my house and make pray in my house, which those place will make as the musalla. So Prophet ﷺ came to the house, and when Prophet ﷺ came, it is said the companion Atban bin Malik offered Prophet ﷺ to have meal first, because Prophet ﷺ, maybe he's happy that Prophet ﷺ came to his house, become his guest, so he invite, why don't we have meal first? So we're having the meal, and this is not haram, this is okay. But Prophet ﷺ said, no, show me the place that you told me. Show me the place. So Prophet ﷺ put first thing first. This is put the priority first, because he came to the house for the invitation to pray in the place which will be the musalla of the house. So when the offering coming, although maybe the offering is not means Prophet ﷺ cancel the plan, it doesn't mean, but still Prophet ﷺ said, no, show me the place, I will pray. After that, maybe we can do it, the meal or other thing. So the scholars take lessons how Prophet ﷺ put the first thing first, put the priority first.